using things for what could potentially be considered inappropriate purposes Productions presents. What we're looking at right now is a remote desktop connection to Homer, which is my random dump file server. If you go ahead and take a look here, really all this is the contents of one of my, or the former contents of one of the external hard drives. I just went ahead and dumped it over to a server, and it just kind of sits here and doesn't really do much. But there's a couple problems here with Homer. Number one is that this is the boot drive over here, and we got some issues with reallocated sectors. Now, in and of itself, this is not something that I would care too much about. So it's 16 of them. But I also, and this was almost a month ago now, I was doing some work in the closet, the server rack, and I happened to bump the system with another one, and a huge spark, loud bang, and smoke came out of the power supply, which was kind of disconcerting. But yet, as you can see, here it is still working. However, I don't really trust it, so I'm going to go ahead and replace the power supply here, and while I'm in the process of doing that, might as well replace this hard drive with one that is in much better health. So here is the system itself, and I'm sure the first thing somebody's going to notice is this. I want no comments about it. Yes, I know it's not installed properly. No, I don't particularly care, because the system doesn't overheat. So, I'm going to assume that this is the drive that I want to be keeping. This is the data drive, and that this is the drive I want to remove. So I've got it plugged in still to the drive, to the motherboard. I haven't plugged in the power because I have replaced the power supply. Here's the original one, 460 watt power man. The new one, assuming that it actually works, is this, what is this? 350 watt, looks like Seasonic. So let's see if this power supply actually functions. No, it can't be totally bad. System is powered up. There we go. So it looks like it does in fact work. So I can go ahead and plug in my drives. I'm going to find a SATA optical drive that works, and we'll see if we can get to cloning that hard drive. Okay, I've started up the Reflect. You may need drivers. Uh-oh. Now the keyboard works. I have no mouse. Click no to continue without loading these drivers. Well, this might be interesting without a mouse. So let me see if I can get a mouse. Well, this is interesting. I don't know if this is actually going to work or not. I don't know if this is even the right drive. I suspect it is, considering there's only about 14 gigs used. So, well, I'm going to try cloning it anyway. Only one option. So that is what we will do. I love the typo right there. Also apologize for the lack of steady shot. Do it. So hopefully this won't take too terrifically long. Okay, that task is complete. So we'll go ahead and we'll close this. Close that. It should shut down, hopefully. Oh, it just rebooted. I don't want you to reboot. I want you to turn off. So I want to go ahead and set these drives back up, and we'll see what happens. Okay, let's power it up. Hopefully I removed the right drive. Wouldn't be surprised if I didn't, but I'm optimistic. Well, progress. This is actually booting. So we'll see what we get out of it. Alright. We're clear. Everything is now good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this back down, put the side cover back on, take this out of the equation, and set it all back up. Are we ready? So that should start up here in a few seconds. Well, probably more like 30 seconds to a minute. Well, I believe ping over here. Looks like it's now online. Should be able to come over here to remote desktop. And yes, we can. Now everything should be good to go. So that's going to pretty much do it for the video. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. And this is CP666 signing off. I hope to see you next time. Till then.